What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another insane matchup, and this could be probably the biggest rematch in fighting history. Chuck Norris versus Bruce Lee. And before we get into the history about this matchup, big shout outs goes out to Taboo Turkey and Will Bathgate, who suggested that I do Norris versus Bruce Lee. And for all you guys that don't know, and I'm going to set this real quick to legendary, we're going to use Big Daddy Chuck Norris. And for all you guys that don't know, in the movie The Way of the Dragon, Bruce Lee, he faced Chuck Norris in an unbelievable matchup. It was crazy. It was in the Roman Coliseum. And if you didn't see the movie, in the beginning, Chuck Norris was doing awesome. He was handling Bruce Lee. And good old Chuck had the crazy chest hair rocking, and for the record, I increased his chest hair just for this video, but he had the crazy chest hair rocking it out, and he was destroying Lee on the feet using his kicks, using his precision and timing. And then the turning point of that fight was when Bruce Lee grabbed a handful of chest hair off of Chuck Norris, and it kind of threw Chuck off, man. And after that, it was all Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee using unbelievable defense, unbelievable timing and spacing, and it got to the point where Chuck Norris couldn't really land anything. And then at the end of the fight, it was one of the most unbelievable combos I've ever seen. It was one combo that broke two body parts, and Bruce Lee hit Chuck with like a palm strike that was going south to north. It was almost like an uppercut palm strike that broke, it looked like it broke Norris's wrist. And then Bruce followed it up with a kick to the knees, man. It was a nice leg kick, I think an oblique kick. Can't remember, it happened so fast. But Norris had a broken wrist and like a torn knee, and he couldn't do anything. He couldn't stand on it. And it was so cool because Bruce was actually showing some remorse towards Norris. He didn't actually want to continue fighting. It looked by the way of his facial expressions, it didn't look like he wanted to continue fighting. But Norris, showing the heart of a lion, went out there and tried to continue. And then, believe it or not, Bruce Lee, spoiler alert by the way, Bruce Lee finished Norris off with a standing guillotine, actually. And at the end, Bruce went to the lifeless body of Norris and covered him with his gi and his black belt. It was crazy. But for all you Norris fans, you would say Norris didn't die in the movie. He just didn't feel like fighting at that moment. But anyway, 48 years later, we are doing the rematch. And Norris is guaranteed, man, looking for some redemption. Like I said, the movie came out in 72. Those guys fought in 1972, and now it's 2020, and we finally get the rematch. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use Norris, and we're facing Bruce Lee on Legendary. And holy cow, obviously Bruce Lee is a legend, and man, this is going to be hard just because Bruce Lee's got all the crazy tricks on the feet, and he's so different than any other build in this game with respect to his striking and his kicking. So there's not a lot of practice that I did, to be honest, against a Bruce Lee. So I'm pumped up. I'm going to let these intros just go. So I apologize because some of you guys are like, dude, just bypass it right to the fight. But we're going to watch these. And man, I was just thinking too, watching the movie, actually watched the movie, and why didn't Chuck Norris shave the old chest hair, man? He kind of looked like a mixture of Teen Wolf and Chewbacca, man, with that hair on the body. It was just out of control, but it is what it is. Back then in the 70s, they didn't really care. It was actually, was it a fashion statement in the 70s to rock on that Austin Powers chest hair? Who knows? But here we go. All joking aside, we got to get serious. 48 years later, we're using Chuck Norris. This is 5 rounds, and mutual respect goes both ways. And if you haven't seen the fight, it was such a cool fight to see both of them go at it. Oh my gosh. And there were no words dropped it was like a 10-minute fight. No words dropped. And in movies these days, when people fight, it seems like they do more talking than fighting. Oh, Bruce giving Norris some nightmares of what happened back in Rome. Oh! I love how Norris, he's got the hops, man. Oh, there's that cartwheel kick from the last video. Yeah, oh. Let's return the favor and try to jack up the legs of Lee here. Oh! Rocked him! How about that? And look at this. Norris is saying, you know what? I remember what you did to my knee. And it's time to get some payback. Oh my goodness. How deadly is Chuck Norris in this game? Oh, gotta be careful though. See that sidestep? Oh man. Again, the legendary computer just does such a great job at sidestepping shots. So I gotta use that front side kick to the body sparingly. Oh no! Oh my goodness, that came out of nowhere. Chucky's gotta bear down, man. Oh. I'm trying to fight more like how Chuck would against Bruce. Oh. Again, I'm being a little flashy, but I don't want that to hinder me in the victory column, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, Bruce is looking to slow dance. You see that? Trying to go for clenching action? Thought you're Bruce Lee, brother. Huh? Oh, I gotta stop doing that. Oh, axe kick. Oh, yeah. Just seems like Norris has that. Oh my gosh, why am I keep on doing that? Has that power advantage. Oh, the cartwheel kick. Nobody does it better. Oh, I gotta be careful too. What a crazy first round. Oh yeah, get down, brother. That's what you get. What a wild first round. But I have to say, for the first time in a long time, kind of feel like I'm in control in this battle. If you haven't seen my other videos, man, all of these showdowns, I really feel like I'm always up against it. But when you use a guy like Chuck Norris, when you got that body hair to to rock, I feel like I'm in control. That made no sense at all, but I'm excited, man. I'm excited about the second round just because of how he did in that first round. But you got to be careful. You got to respect the Dragon here. Got to respect his skills. So here we go. Let's see if we could. I'm gonna try. Why not do something like that? Come on, I got a chin of steel. Bruce is backing away. Oh man. Yeah, and we're piecing up that front leg, and that's gonna hurt his mobility. Yeah, look how Norris. Yeah, good. Norris is really using those kicks. Wow, how fast are Lee's hands? Yeah, down he goes. Nothing. You got nothing. Oh, you hear the rally claps too. Oh, that was a cool kick. Again, Norris has all these tricks. Okay, gotta be careful. Oh, Bruce. There we go. Oh, flying elbow. Oh, man, I almost gassed myself out doing that. Looks like Bruce Lee could be in trouble here, people. Oh, my gosh. He's throwing axe kicks. He's throwing it all. No way. Oh. Oh, it's us that got rocked. Looked like Norris there had too many drinks at the bar on the on the back pedal. Did you guys see that? Gotta be so careful. If I lose this, this video will bother me forever. Norris. It's crazy how against the legendary AI, things just can change just like that. Uh-oh. Gotta stop throwing that. You gotta be unpredictable. Things could change. Not feeling as confident. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Payback. Now that jumping roundhouse kick is just, it's telegraphed too, because he's got to take flight, you know? You may have to go with some cartwheel action. Oh, here it is. Oh, it doesn't get it. Here we go. Oh! Vicious knee by Norris. And finally, almost 50 years later, Mr. Teen Wolf Chewbacca gets it done. Oh, unbelievable finish. That came out of nowhere. I was kind of like fiddling around with the controller, and then all of a sudden I inputted something, and that big knee right there. What's for dinner? A big hairy knee. Oh, and Bruce goes down, and he's smart enough not to get up. Wow. And Chuck Norris, insert your memes here, gets the W. And by the way, I fixed the nose because some of you guys were saying, I didn't know that Chuck Norris has such a big schnoz, so I fixed it. But what a showdown right there. Chuck Norris finally gets his redemption. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thanks for the idea. Holy smokes, it's party time for Chucky. Unbelievable. But have a fantastic weekend, and I'll catch you in the next video. This is Ricky J, baby, from Ricky J Sports, and as always, you are awesome.
Are you intoxicated or something?